Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about pityriasis rosea. And if you saw my other video where I was kind of appealing to you for help, if anyone knew what this was, I wasn't fully certain that that was what it is. Now I'm 100% sure that it is pityriasis rosea, and thank you to everybody that commented. I looked through all your suggestions and they were amazing. Thank you very much. And if you're looking at me now, you might think, wow, you look terrible. My eyes are all red and my face is blotchy. Let me tell you, this is like so much better than it's been. I'm actually I feel like this is the first day where things are getting better. Up until now, it felt like things were worse or things were the same. But today, I woke up, my eyes didn't feel scaly. They still have discoloration and obviously like spots, but it's not painful and it's not as dry as it was. So this video is going to be some tips that I've been doing to help get rid of it, because I'm really only on the 4th week mark, which I think is really good. So I scoured the internet for videos and help, and there's really not a ton of resources out there. So I thought I would just share my experience. Hopefully I can help somebody, because this is a very frustrating and difficult thing to be going through. So if you don't know what pityriasis rosea is, there's actually not a lot of information. Doctors don't really know exactly why it appears, and there's no known treatment. It's technically categorized as a disease, but it's not like a typical disease. It will go away, and it starts usually with a Herald patch, apparently the size of like a quarter. For me, I did not see the Herald patch. It probably started a week before the rash broke out, and typically people that have been sick, they think that this is like a viral rash that happens after you've been sick, which I had the flu and a cold, and I was under a lot of stress, and stress plays a big part in pityriasis. So for me, I have a few weeks off before I get back into my regular life, and it is a blessing because I think that that has helped speed up the process. I'm typically I don't want to say I'm typically a stressed out person, but I tend to be a little bit more anxious about things. I'm an overthinker, and so having nothing on my plate right now I think has been really good to help calm the rash. I find it gets worse when I'm more stressed or anxious. But there's no known cause, there's no known cure. It's one of those ride it out kind of rashes, and typically it only is supposed to appear on the chest and the arms. It doesn't usually come on the face, and I must be an anomaly because I had it the worst on my face. I have it a little bit on my hands. I'll do some close-ups so that you can see, but like I said, I feel like I am on the up. As you can see, you can still see it on my chest, but it is nowhere near as bad. It's nowhere near as itchy. And then you can see around my eyes, it's definitely not as dry. You can see this one. I feel like it makes me look like an old lady because I just have so much wrinkles and puffiness. There's one there, the side here. This has been very painful, this one. I have them in the corners of my eyes as well, and then obviously you can see there, and then here on my lips. Anyways, but I tell you, it is so much better, but I have not been wearing makeup. So I'm going to share with you some of the things that I've been doing and some of the things that I've been using. So one, I have not been wearing makeup at all. I think that that's been very helpful, because washing your face, you can't wash your face unless with water or something very, very gentle. Immediately when I figured out it was pityriasis, I scoured some forums, and I don't exactly know which one I found, but everybody was suggesting this. Now this, I would say, has done the majority of the work during the past 4 weeks. This is called PITYRIASIS, and it's this like natural remedy that somebody is selling there. You can find it on Amazon. I had to buy it from Etsy because I'm in Canada. It cost me an arm and a leg to get it, and then to get it shipped here, and then for customs, but it is worth it. It smells really nice. It looks like this. It has the consistency of coconut oil, which I think is the big ingredient in this, and this just shines up your face. You can't even wear, I find that if I wear mascara after, it all kind of crumbles because the oil is so oily. But it is amazing for skin relief when you're really itchy, and I've found that it's done a lot of work. It hasn't cured it, at least I don't think so, but I'm sure it has played a very vital role in helping it. All of these ingredients in here have a lot of natural healing properties that probably aided in speeding up the process. So you can order this. I highly recommend it. It's the best thing out there. You can try eczema cream and things like that, but this is natural. I put it on all the time. I literally walk around all day with a shiny face and neck. But this is amazing. I also purchased this bio oil dry skin gel. I purchased this because I was very scared of scarring, which it doesn't seem like there will be any scarring. This isn't as effective, but I do like it. It is a jelly, and I put this kind of on my cheeks and on my face. It's nice. It kind of stings a little bit for me, so I don't tend to reach for this, but I will sometimes try this because it absorbs a little bit faster than this one. So like if I'm going out, I might reach for this. I don't put this around my eyes. That stings. This is the only thing that I kind of put around my eyes. The next thing that I've been doing faithfully is taking a probiotic, and the one that I've been taking is this one, and it's actually supposed to help manage chronic stress, which I thought was probably really good for me because I kind of stress out easily. This is a really cool bottle because it is a stabilizer, so you don't need to keep this in the fridge. I take 2 every day because they think that possibly this rash is some sort of like fungal / yeast. So I thought, okay, well, a probiotic would just, it's good for you anyway, so may as well, you know, start taking that. Also, I eat a lot of yogurt, meaning like I'll eat like a little bit every single day. I just buy the big tubs because if it is something to do with yeast or whatever, the more probiotic, I guess, the better. I also have been taking garlic, just like one of these. My friend Megan, who had pityriasis, she took garlic, and garlic is supposed to be like really antibacterial, and it's also good for cardiovascular health, so win-win. Then not every night, but a lot of nights where I'm really itchy and it's really inflamed, I've been taking Benadryl. Typically I've been going to the tanning bed maybe twice a week, and after I go, even for minimal amount of time, like I'm only going for 5 or 6 minutes, it really flares up and it really stings and it's itchy, and I tend to have to use a Benadryl at night to get through. But then the next day after the tanning bed, it looks better. So I wrote down a little bit of notes as to some other things I've been doing. So one is don't stress out. I would say if you can eliminate all the stress while you have this rash, it will help. It seems to really flare up and become itchy when there's stress, and I've read a lot of people who have said the same thing. So don't stress out. If you can take time off, I would do it. Don't put anything on your plate, just relax. Second is eat healthy. I have had no gluten, no carbs at all other than like vegetables, and no sugar other than fruit. So no artificial sugars, no processed sugars, and no breads, pasta, starches even. I've literally been eating protein. I try for lean protein and veggies. And I think that has really helped, because I read that some people have this for months, and I'm not about that. We're about to be in summer. I do not want to be dealing with this for the summer. So eat really healthy, get rid of all the junk, water, lots of water, keep yourself hydrated, and I think that's really key, and you'll feel better. You're already feeling bad with the rash, so anything you can do to just feel better will be helpful. Get lots of sleep. Kind of goes with stress and eating healthy. you just want to make sure that you're getting enough sleep. I typically go to bed, I try to be in bed by 10 o'clock. Usually I am. I'm still kind of finishing off the last few assignments from my online course at school, but get as much sleep as you can, get as much rest. I try during the day to lie down. I don't take a nap, but I just try to relax and make sure that my body is well rested so it's not in a state of stress. Another thing that I've been doing is taking oatmeal baths, and this really just helps with the itch, and people have said that it has helped clear up their rash. I picked this up at Walmart. It came in like a pack of 10, and this is 100% natural colloidal oatmeal, and it's a soothing bath treatment. You just turn on the tap, pour this in, and it's key to take a lukewarm bath, not a hot bath, because anything that's hot will really irritate it and it will kind of inflame it, which will eventually make it itchy later on. So this has been really helpful. The last thing I already touched on is the tanning bed. Everyone says that that really helps. I think it's really helped. Yesterday I think it was yesterday, and the rash looked terrible and it was all inflamed, and I was like, oh, I'm ruining my skin and my life. And then the next day I woke up today and it looks so much better. So I'll probably won't go again until like Monday, but I think that's been a really key thing in helping heal it. Or if you are living in a state or a country or wherever you live that has a lot of sunshine, right now it's not sunny enough or warm enough for me to sit out in the sun, but if you have that, I would say that that would be the best the best thing for you to do, is just go sit out in the sun. Anyways, that is all the information that I have. I am no expert. I'm still dealing with it. I'll update you when it is fully cleared, but I really think that I'm just on the up right now, and I think I'm gonna keep not eating gluten and all this junk. I feel really good. My clothes are fitting really good, so, and the rash is looking good, so I think, you know, that's a good place to start. Anyways, if you have any comments or questions, I can try to answer them down below. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again for another video. Bye!